Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. And what we're going to talk about for today is of two parts. This will be in two parts, but we're going to talk about the first part, the baby. What do I mean by the baby, in a sense? There are two parts of you as you grow as a soul that transcend you on both ends. What you may call your beginning and your end of your human experience. One of those parts is when you are the baby. So, first of all, as a baby in the beginning, you sleep a lot. You cry a lot. You eat a lot. Why do you do all these things? Of course, many people will say, well, because it's a baby, it's been in the womb and everything else. But you have to remember, it is a very difficult task taking on a human body for a soul, lowering its frequency to meet the necessary needs of being a child, a baby. And not only that, in this process, the name of the game is forgetfulness. The reason why you always forget is because that's a part of the game. Think of this as a suit that literally makes you forget until it grows into the position of helping you remember who you are. This suit, as you would see, or being a baby, you sleep a lot so you can forget to create an experience that you desire. Because if you remembered everything and you knew the full absolute extent of everything around you, well, everything would be easy. There would be no fun in doing what you desire in life. And many people might believe that, well, I just want to get on to that part and so on and so forth. But you already have, if not again and again and again. You are doing this because you are playing the only game in town to experience a new characteristic, a new version, just even if it's the smallest tilt of a new piece of you in this today life that you are creating, in this life of now. As the saying goes, as above, so below. These parts reflect of who you are, like yin and yang. The beginning of you starting your journey as the child. As the child, you are constantly growing, learning, looking to understand who you are. Looking to understand why those around you think the way they think. You see, children, even as they grow, they have no fear. They have no fear of what's going on in everyday life. They're not afraid to tell an adult, I love you. They're not afraid to ask what adult might find as an adult question. They're not afraid to speak their mind. Because children are fearless of who they are in their soul. And yet we are all children in this experience. Be like children and you will see there is nothing to fear. Of course, many people might say, well, what about this? What about that that's going on? What about these bills I have to pay? What about my fear in this? What about my fear in that? And yes, all those things may feel real to you, but they aren't. Because you've got to remember, you are thinking them into existence as fear-based. Yes, there are bills that might be paid because that is the experience we've created in a system that we call an economy. However, it is up to you on how you react towards those things. It is up to you on how you react to anything you do truly fear and see it for what it truly is. There have been many things I've been afraid of. Things that I thought were going to do harm to me. And when I see them, it was like looking at a giant beastly lion only to find out it was a kitty cat. You have nothing to be afraid of. You just simply have to choose, what are you creating in today's society as you grow? Because as you are growing from that baby who forgot everything in life, slowly learning what maybe your family calls rights and wrongs, maybe being religious, maybe not being religious in any sense, maybe being a part of things that are negative, maybe not being a part of things that are negative, growing up, picking the pieces of who you are and slowly creating yourself into something. Maybe you realize that that something is a part of the system you don't want to be a part of, or maybe it is something you do desire. It does not matter what choice you make. But at the highest choice, is this to evolve us or to de-evolve us? Is this to evolve you or de-evolve you in this experience? What are you creating as the baby? This is part 1. We'll be doing part 2 of the elder. So, to everybody out there, just realize you are the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within. And that you are amazing, you are beautiful, you are divine, you are magnificent, you are creative. Again, as the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within. So to everybody out there, remember that to know thyself is to know the creator within, and to have a good morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. To everybody, peace and namaste.